The new Lemken XMR power harrow, this is the 3-metre version, to some fellas they would say, sure, that's the same as the old model. And in a lot of ways it is. We'll start with what is. So the welded trough. Lemken are using that design since back when your grandmother had a black and white telly. Hasn't changed, okay? And of course, the very simple, pop the cap off, your 60mm rotor held in with one nut is still the same. So you open the nut, the rotor, seals, bearings, the whole lot drops through the end. Never change. It probably never will. Okay? The second thing is our rotor system. Lemken are still using the 12 rotors. One of the things you'll probably notice about this particular rotor is the tungsten edge. One of the things that'll draw a lot of you towards the tungsten edge is the rotor and the tine never seems to wear from the bottom up. It tends to wear in. So the depth of your tine never really changes. That's an interesting little one. Now you can still get the standard heavy duty tine on it, but the tungsten, dearer to buy, but it's definitely showing the wear, and it's definitely showing it in the diesel tank. It's an awful lot easier to drive. So let's look at what some of the big changes really are. One of the things a lot of you will have liked to change is the hydraulic scriber system has changed, where the ram is now moved in from what was out here in the corner into the centre. It's way less exposed to anything that's going on. So as you can see here, it still is a shear bolt if it gets caught in something, but it's a way simpler design. The other thing this harrow has here in front, it's not standard, but again it's an option on it, is the wheel tracker indicators. Depending on what some of you are doing, that's an interesting little thing as well. Our levelling board in here at the back just dropped down between the two. At the moment it's on manual adjust. One of the things that's now available is that levelling board is now available in a hydraulic adjust. So if you're in a type of scenario where you need to move clay, you don't need to be getting up and down out of the cab, that can be put in as a hydraulic adjust. The second thing that's available now is the depth control. What used to be the manual system, this is still the manual system, but we can now put that on hydraulic adjust as well. So there are two nice little features now that are available at the moment. A few other little changes in it. This gearbox looks the same. It is the same. It's a 2-speed gearbox, so we can run it at 330 revs or we can run it at 400 revs. But this gearbox is now stepped up an extra 3 inches. So one of the things Lemken have done, everyone is going towards the 42-inch wheel and things like that, so need to move the whole lot a little bit apart. So that's an interesting little feature as well on it. So it is. Any of you that don't know, of course, know that Lemken run on a 12 rotor power harrow. KV do it as well. So do Pottinger. Again, well proven in the market, going back a long time. Serious till. Some might say, yeah, it's good to gather stones. If you run it at the right speed, it's as good as any machine to bury stones. If you're gathering stones, it's usually because you're just running a little bit quick. The roller that you see across the back here, this particular one is the trapeze roller. Now, the reason we like this roller is this unit is actually going with a drill. And this system, the track that you see in the centre of the roller, is designed to run directly in line with the coulter on the drill behind, so you're placing your seed down into that deep channel as you're going along. It's known as the trapeze roller system. Again, we're using it with well over 20 years. A couple of interesting changes. It's worth having a chat with us about it. It's the new Lemken XMR power harrow.